Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Echo. I'm here to discuss cannabis and maybe cannabis accessories if that doesn't get me in trouble. Alright, so the first strain I want to discuss is called Zoap. I was kind of blown away by this strain, the buds. I've heard people say cheesy, but I've never really experienced a cheesy bud. But I can tell you, it literally looked like melted cheese on these buds. It was amazing. Clean, left the grinder clean. Like I said before in my other video, sometimes the trichomes are so dusty it leaves sort of a sticky residue. But not this. This is cleaned the grinder out. The smell, the smell was so savory. It was like typically during Thanksgiving I would make like rosemary, thyme, oregano, sage, all of those kinds of Thanksgiving spices, and that's what Zoap gave to me. So I really enjoyed that. The taste was the same as the smell. So yet again, strains. What I look for in a good strain is the flavor transfer from that smell to the taste is there and it hits. The high was a quick onset, cerebral, minty aftertaste. So for me, it gave me a little bit of a minty aftertaste. Like I said, the flower transfer is good. So then I started thinking, like, why is this one different than, let's say, triple scoop, for instance, from another dispensary, cookies dispensary? I think the problem with that is that Zope gave me the same effect as a triple scoop, but it's not considered. I would not consider Zope as a gas strain. With the rainbow sherbet and the pink guava, it takes this strain from just rainbow sherbet with that added guava, that sweet guava taste, with the savory of the rainbow sherbet, which really surprises me because I thought for sure that it would say or smell like sherbet, but it doesn't. It smells like turkey seasoning, like for Thanksgiving, with the pink guava, which is the sweet. You can't go wrong with rainbow sherbet. Excellent strain, gets you where you need to go. Creativity's there. Let's see. The pink guava does shine through on the exhale of this strain. The sherbet is zesty, and it hits the front of my mouth, the back of my front of the back of my lips, and the tip of my tongue. Sometimes strains do play on my palate more towards the back and into the throat, it's uncomfortable for me. But this is this is a very good strain. Again, Zope, and if you have it in your area, you have it where you are, try to pick it up, give it a try. Also, I wanted to say that in my last little bit of that flour I had left over, I was able to do a hash roll with the Spanish honey cold cure, which I'm sure some of you know, maybe you don't, I'm not sure, but the cold press is just the trichomes being frozen off the bud and then pressed into a puck. And then that is like Play-Doh, and you can sort of make a little worm hash roll, and then you can just lay that down inside of your stuff, and then you can experience that as well. So I felt like the Spanish honey complemented the pink guava, and then the savory. It was just all perfect altogether. So I have recently also tried strawberry runts. I will be honest, I had stayed away from runts strains for a long time because when I was first on my journey figuring out what works for me and what doesn't, runts was a little too much for me. I wasn't quite prepared for the level that the runts get. And it could have, honestly, it could have just been a bad batch, and it could have just been the wrong strain for me personally. So when I went ahead and tried strawberry runts, I was pleasantly surprised that I didn't feel anxiety. I didn't feel anything. I actually felt pretty happy and pretty euphoric. So I was pretty surprised. I actually ended up going back and getting a little bit more of that because I thought it was fantastic. So I will definitely be reviewing that strain. I mean, I probably could do it now, but I'll be reviewing that strain at some point once I spend a little bit more time with it. But for the meanwhile, Zoap is an amazing strain. I thought it was tasty. I thought it did its job. It didn't put me on the floor, but it also didn't have me cleaning the house upside down. I think this is a pretty chill one that maybe at night mostly is a little sedative with the rainbow sherbet, but it's not that bad. It's not as sedative as you might think. So, what else? In other news, yeah, just make sure you're staying safe out there. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for taking a look at what I got going on. Still building, still trying to figure it out. I actually kind of have other things I'd like to talk about. So hopefully that'll also be something that's on the menu. I'm big into video games and I'm big into movies and language learning and stuff like that. So, anyhow, thanks for stopping by. If you made it this far, I really, really appreciate you. Hell, have a great day, have a good day, and stay hydrated out there.